Buying a kid's toy doesn't usually break the bank, but in this case you're gonna need to win the jackpot to buy these toys. From a Hot Wheels car so rare it's worth $70,000 to $100,000, to a $1.5 million Rubik's Cube covered in jewels, that even Bill Gates would feel ashamed buying. We count 15 of the most expensive children's toys ever made. Number 15. Gold Nintendo Game Boy, $30,000. This Nintendo Game Boy is for the fanciest of gamers, and is like nothing you have ever seen before. It has a screen lined with paved diamonds, and a case made out of solid 18 karat gold. It comes in a blue leather briefcase which holds your system, accessories and games. Those with $30,000 to spare can buy this Game Boy direct from Swiss Supply. The only downside is you'll be spending another $30,000 just on batteries alone, as these things suck them dry. Also, did we mention that the on and off button is a single diamond as well? Now that's gaming in style. Number 14. PEZ Dispenser, $32,205. How many times as a kid have you gotten one of the PEZ Dispenser varieties in your Christmas stocking and ended up chucking them away once the candy was gone? Well, hopefully this PEZ Dispenser was not one of them. The 1982 World's Fair Astronaut B PEZ Dispenser is one of the only two known to have been created. One has a white helmet and a green stem, and it is believed to have been a prototype to the World's Fair board. The PEZ Dispenser was never put into production and was received from a former PEZ employee. It was later auctioned on eBay and sold for $32,205, making it the world's most expensive PEZ dispenser. Number 13. The Off-Roader, $40,000. If you're between the ages of 7 and 15 and want a gift that will make you the instant envy of the neighbourhood kids and even parents, then you must check out the Off-Roader. This awesome mini-type Jeep will set you back $40,000, so you may have to get a loan just to purchase it. It comes complete with an all-weather fiberglass body and protective frame, dual hydraulic disc brakes, rack and piston steering, manual emergency brakes, full front and rear suspension, a 3-speed transmission, radio and CD player with speakers, and don't forget the adjustable upholstered leather seats, so you can ride in style at a blistering 30 miles per hour. Number 12. Priciest Playhouse, $54,000. Forget about finishing that old treehouse you've been building for ages and head to poshtots.com, where you can pick up the New England Lodge Playhouse. It's a custom built playhouse just for kids, and could even double as a real home for the family, as it costs a staggering $54,000. You can also have it outfitted with cable TV, running water and central air. Interior design services are also available through designer Michelle Pollack, who helps clients with a variety of interior details, such as window treatments, mouldings, paint colours, furnishings, rugs and flooring. At least there's no mortgage. Number 11. Teddy bear, $65,000. Most if not all children have a teddy bear, and for all you rich kids out there, this one could be the one you're looking for. And it's got the low price of $65,000. It was created to celebrate the 125th anniversary of the teddy bear. A German company made a limited edition of 125 bears, in which the mouth is made of solid gold and the eyes of sapphires and diamonds, making it the world's most expensive available teddy bear. The highest price ever paid for a single one of these teddy bears was $193,000 in a private auction. Number 10. Lionel 3360 Burro Crane, $85,000. This is the Lionel 3360 Burro Crane prototype, which came into the market around 1950. This prototype was used for testing different colour schemes, and is the holy grail for model crane collectors. It was in great condition and sold in a private auction for the winning bid of $85,000. Number 9. Hot Wheels Rear Loader Beach Bomb 1969, $100,000. The Hot Wheels Rear Loader Beach Bomb from 1969 is dubbed the holy grail for all Hot Wheels enthusiasts around the world. It was originally up for $150,000 on Toy Peddler online, but was reportedly sold to an avid Hot Wheels collector between $70,000 to $100,000. It was among the test pieces originally given to employees by Mattel, and there are only 2 of these floating around. The one that sold has paperwork certifications from Mattel to prove its legitimacy, and in 2002 the Hot Wheels Collectors Club released limited edition versions of this car. Number 8. Original G.I. Joe, $200,000. G.I. Joe remains the most popular of all military themed action figures. The most expensive action figure is the original prototype G.I. Joe toy made in 1963 by Don Levine, who was working for Hasbro's Toy Design Concepts. It was sold in auction to an American collector in 2003 for $200,000 and is now in Geppy Museum in Maryland. The figure stands at 11.5 inches and has 21 movable parts, showing G.I. Joe in his hand-sewn sergeant uniform. Number 7. Gundam Fixed Platinum Toy Robot, $250,000. Japanese toy maker Bandai sought the design skills of designer Ginza Tanaka to come up with the most expensive toy robot in the world. Made in 2007, the Gundam Fixed Platinum Toy Robot stands only 12.5 centimeters, but weighs 1.4 kilograms. Due to its 89 parts made from pure platinum, the robot's eyes are made of 0.15 carat diamonds. But just like mint box toys, the most expensive toy robot is ironically not meant to be played with, as it's not for sale, but only to promote its commercially available versions. Number 6. Priciest Dollhouse, $256,500. Most girls get a dollhouse when they're a child, worth $100 or so. But get ready to pack your bags, because if you're wanting to purchase this one, you'll need a mortgage. Tatiana's Palace began in 1907 and was finished in 1922 by a British painter named Sir Neville Wilkinson. It contains 18 rooms and 3,000 separate pieces of miniature art, also including tiny mahogany furniture. Let's just hope there's a full-size bed in there somewhere so you don't have to sleep on the street. Number 5. Priciest Barbie, $302,500. In the eyes of a little girl, a Barbie is one of the most beloved toys of their childhood, and this Barbie doll is no different, except it's covered in diamonds, and instead of costing $20, it's worth a staggering $302,500. The most expensive Barbie doll was made by Cubism jewellery designer Stefano Cantori for the 2010 launch of Barbie Basics in Australia. The neck piece consists of 3 carats of white diamond around a 1 carat square cut pink diamond from the Australian Argyle mine. Then the look is capped off with a diamond cubism ring on Barbie's right hand. Number 4. Ginza Tanaka Rocking Horse, $1.47 million. In 2003, Japanese jewellery designer Ginza Tanaka designed a rocking horse carved out of a 30 kg block of solid 24 karat gold as a tribute to the birth of the prince Hishiato, priced at 150 million yen, roughly $1.47 million. This was the only one made until a few years back, when Jay-Z commissioned Ginza Tanaka to remake a similar gold rocking horse for his and Beyonce's newborn daughter, Blue Ivy Carter. Reports say that he purchased the horse for $600,000. Number 3. The masterpiece cube, Rubik's Cube, $1.5 million. Rubik's Cube remains the best-selling puzzle game in the world, with over 350 million units of toy cubes sold worldwide as of 2009. The world's most expensive Rubik's Cube looks like your teenage daughter blinged it out, but in reality each side is covered with 185 carats of precious gems. That includes amethysts, emeralds, and even rubies. This is actually a fully functioning bejeweled toy, and for $1.5 million we would like to think so, but the only downside is that it's too precious to handle the toy. The toy was commissioned for the 15th anniversary of Rubik's Cube in 1995 and was made by diamond master cutter Fred Kula. Standard Rubik's game cubes can be bought for about $15 in today's market. Number 2. STEIFF Louis Vuitton Teddy Bear, $2.1 million. Teddy bears are a staple of a great childhood, and the most expensive bear in the world has no exception. This Louis Vuitton bear is made by the German toy manufacturer STEIFF. It was sold in auction for $2.1 million in 2000 and was won by Korean Jesse Kim. The bear is fully outfitted in Louis Vuitton travel gear, complete with the pricey Louis Vuitton travel luggage. It is now in the Teddy Bear Museum in Jeju, South Korea. Meanwhile, STEIFF stuffed toys still remain as a source for the most expensive teddy bears and stuffed toys for its trademark handcrafted designs. Number 1. Loisela doll, $6.25 million. The world's most expensive doll won't be found on a shelf at Toys R Us. It actually stays in the Swiss workshop of its creator. It is a figure of a man wearing some classic style of Renaissance clothing, playing a flute with a bird on his hand, and stands at 1.2 meters tall. The doll was valued very high as this doll can really perform a song from the flute, and the bird is also set for singing. There is no motor or electrical power source. Spring-driven cogs and gears hidden within the graceful body drive all the actions, making this one of the most expensive children's toys ever made.